Friday, November 10th, 2023. Happy Veterans Day observed. And now that the SAG-AFTRA strike is ending, every talk show booker in the world must be relieved that they can now start booking actors again on their talk shows. Because, man, uh, must have been a slog trying to fill that time with a celebrity who wrote a book, or Aunt Nancy down the block, like anybody that can pour into those poor seats. But that didn't stop the view from being all hot topics today, I think. I don't think there was a guest. Anyway, um, this whole thing with Joe Manchin and the no labels bullshit political party can fuck off. I don't remember which one of them said it. If it was, I think it was Anna. Like, do you want to be responsible for getting Trump reelected? This is not the. This is just isn't the one to fuck around with. Um, we've never had a third party do anything but steal votes from the Democrats in modern elections. So I get they think that they can pull in moderate, reasonable Republicans and moderate Democrats. But then now you're splitting it in three, and Trump's got that base of MAGA idiots that you cannot underestimate. It's uh, no, 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 no. I'm fine if Bobby Kennedy Jr. wants to run independent third party, because he's as much of a whack job as Trump. So, all those morons can vote for him and feel better about not having to vote for Trump. But he's not going to steal any votes away from Biden. Nobody who's voting for Joe Biden is going to be like, oh, I'll vote for that guy because he seems sane. Oof. Um, yeah. So that and the whole, what was that group? That were never Trumpers. They were, like, it wasn't Midas Touch. It was who were they? Uh, but they poured in all that money about anti-Trump ads, but they're still Republicans. They're still going to help Republicans. None of that money is going to go to down ballot Democrats. We need to support the fucking Democratic Party. Um, but Joy said it, and I think I said it yesterday, that when we actually get to the polls, when people actually go in and vote, when voters show up, Democrats win, and that's what we need to do. We need to get people motivated to get to the polls, and I think we need equal parts people of 100% Biden strong, super enthusiastic, can't wait to vote for Biden, and the ones who are like, listen, I'm not so thrilled about it either, but it's certainly the best we got. And out of the options we have, it's the only path to avoid the destruction of democracy. Like, it would be nice if the media spent more time talking about Joe Biden's accomplishments and less time talking about how these poll numbers keep saying people don't like him. We're a year away from the election. I think Hillary Clinton said it the other day. This is not a unique or dire situation in a first term presidency for presidents who handily won re-election for their second term. So all that panic needs to stop, but we absolutely do not need Joe Manchin and Mitt Romney rolling around in the middle of this and siphoning votes away that we desperately need. Like, that's not going to help anything. Fucking morons. Selfish. Who was it? Was it Anna who said they're just trying to stay relevant and be a part of the conversation? That was Joe Manchin's whole thing in the Senate. He's like, I've got power, I'm going to wield it, whether or not it was the right thing to do. I don't want him anywhere near it. So, take your nationwide listening tour and shove it up your West Virginia ass, Joe Manchin. Jesus Christ. So that's, that'll be fun to try to have to squash. And the other thing, like, when Trump is going on interviews and saying, in the next, if I'm president again, I can just indict the people that are running against me. And why that doesn't scare the shit out of people is beyond me. They think, oh yeah, retribution, because that's all that's what the Dems are doing to him. But they don't get it. That means there's never an election again, ever. Like, and it no longer means it's people that you like. It's just people he likes. So, and that might not always be consistent going forward. So you have to sort of think about that a little harder. But they're not, anybody in the MAGA cult is obviously not a real thinker.